Because most of the time he cuts the paranoia. So that's what I'm not sure.
Yeah, most of the time, but if they fix it, it's good. But I definitely remember.
Give a brother a brief reasoning behind the
because I was
reasoning
like, nope,
between
don't
talent
do this
choices
one.
in tiers 1, 2, and
So
4,
I guess
different
we
dungeons,
have
etc.
Jason.
Jay's also. He's something.
Okay.
I need a summon.
Malefic Grasp is
What happened
very
to the second boss, by the way,
niche
Benny?
in Mythic Plus. Raiden Agony is the
wait,
go-to
it
for
was like
most dungeons.
1 second
In my
off with
opinion,
timing
I
or
think
something,
Malefic Grasp is
running
very
back to
niche
the
for
blade
like
or
the
something.
single target,
Really fucking
heavy dungeons.
Okay, yeah,
That
it was
like
pretty
quarter
nice
stars is
recovery,
pretty
yeah.
single target
Yeah,
heavy.
it was, like,
With like, especially in Fortified, with a lot of mini bosses with high HP, enforcers high HP, bosses high HP,
I was
constructs
we were
if you're
a bit
playing
lucky
them
that I got
high
the
HP.
fragments there.
for sure,
Yeah,
we
for
were.
sure.
But
I got CDs for
there
some
are
as well.
very few standstill
really
single target fights where MG is allowed to shine. So Raiden Agony,
wasn't
in my
running
opinion,
quite
is the
as
go-to, and then
good,
you can
but
swap in
it's
MG
like
for a
most
few
because
dungeons.
you can
The
survive
first boss
with
was
When it comes to
like, I don't know,
Contagion AC and
Yeah, we
ELT,
got
most.
I'm gonna mute this guy, so getting a little bit loud. When it comes to Contagion, AC, and ELT, I think Contagion is usually the best option, especially when powered with Raiden Agony. But generally, it comes down to if sow the seeds, then ELT is the natural choice. So if not sow the seeds, then you would go Contagion or AC. AC is really only used in seed though. Tito's a triumvirate. I don't even know how to say it, but anyway. Contagion, go to, I would do if sow the seeds, then ELT. Phantom Singularity, I rarely use anymore. I used to use it a lot, but I've found that Soul Harvest gives me a lot more top end damage. It really boosts my boss damage, especially when you do Tyrannical weeks. Soul Harvest is very, very strong because most boss fights will last for more than 2 minutes, and you get double Soul Harvest, and the second Soul Harvest will be in your execute because you will be using probably 2+4 piece belt and ring. So you're gonna have a really, really strong execute with Soul Harvest, and there's a lot of things you can abuse it with, like in Eltarian Tsushima, agonying up all the totems on the second boss, and right before he pops up again, I press Soul Harvest for like a 34 second Soul Harvest or something. No, in this team right here, only me and Dr. J are streaming as far as I know. I took Raiden Agony for COS change pulling trash during the mini bosses, so trash. There was never full single target outside of the first and last boss. Yeah, that's a good point. But because you don't want to get too caught up in what talents you use for what dungeons. You wanna think more. It's more complicated. You need to think about what does my team need me to do. And you need to try to fill that role. As a Warlock, you have a lot of flexibility in terms of what you want to do. You can blanket cleave, you can priority damage, you can go like kind of a mix in between. There's a lot of things you can do. So it really, really depends on a lot of different factors. But you can generally put like level 15 talents aside. You can put like Mythic Plus into Contagion Soul Harvest play and ELT Sow the Seeds play. That's generally like the two combinations that you will see everything revolve around. I love my explanation posted to Reddit. I can try. I've got to do the dungeon now though. Okay, I'm back.
Was like only